Hello guys, welcome back to another lesson in Java. Today I brought y'all another new lesson and I'll be teaching you all about datetime in Java. Java does not have a built-in date class, but we can import the java.time package to work with date and time API. This package includes many date and time classes. It includes local date, which represents a date with a year, month and a day, and also local time, which represents a time, hour, minute, second and nanoseconds, and also a local date time, which represents both a date and a time, and lastly date time formatter, a formatter for displaying the passing date time objects of Java. Now let's get started with this lesson. First of all, let's see how to implement the local date inside our Java application. We'll go to src, select new and select Java class. And we'll give this Java class the name main. Now that we have made the main Java class, we'll implement the main method inside the main Java class, psvm and press tab. Now we'll have local date main. As you can see, we have imported java.time.localDate for this instance to have a local date object. We'll say local date obj and make it equal to local date dot now, and let's print this object inside the sout. We'll print this object and see what happens. What do you think will be the output? Let's check it out. Alright, it printed 2021-10-15, which is the current date for today. That's why it printed it like this. Today's date was printed when we made the local date object and made it equals to local date.now. We have successfully printed the date for today from this java.time.localDate import using the java.time.localDate import. Now let's go to another example. We'll have a class called class main, and inside it we'll have our main method, and inside it we'll say local time. And as you can see, we have imported java.time.localTime when we press this command, when we press the local time and declared it. For this we will give an object and we will call this local time dot now. Now let's try to print out this object. We will print this object using a sout. Now let's see the output for the object local time. Alright, we got the time as in now. The current time was given when we ran this code, when we ran this object. The current time now is 10:25 and we got that printed out when we ran this command inside our console. So we made a local time object and gave it a now command to print out the object of the local time of today, and we got 10:25 printed as the local time in the current instance. Now let's try to print the max time of a day from this code example. We'll have local time object main, and after that we'll have local time dot max. And let's run this and check the output. We got 2359 as 1159 as the max time which can be implemented using the java.time.localTime package. Likewise, let's check the min. localTime.min. Let's print this and check the output. We got the mean value of the local time as 12 o'clock, which is 00 over 00. Now likewise we'll have the local date implemented and we'll have the local date dot max printed out. We got the max value for the local date, which is as shown here. And let's check out the mean value right now. We say local date dot mean, and let's print this and check the output. The mean value of the local date was printed as this. That's how this works. The local date dot mean work, the local date dot max work, and the local time dot mean work, and the local time dot max works like this. Now let's try to find the local date time in this instance. We'll remove this code, we'll remove the imports as well, and we'll have local date and time now. As you can see, we imported java.time.localDateTime. Now we'll make an object out of this and we'll have local datetime.now printed. Let's print this object and see the output right now. We got 2021 10:15 with the time 10:35 printed when we ran this code. That's how we get the local date time from the java.time.localDateTime package. Now let's see the max and min instances for this. Let's print the max instance now. Now as you can see here, this is the local date time max instance. Likewise, let's see the min instance as well. We'll print the min instance now. We got the output as this. This is the local date time min instance in Java. I hope you got a clear understanding about local date time and local date and local time from this video. Let's move on to the next lesson. Now we will see an example for the datetime formatter. Here firstly we have imported the local datetime class, and after that here we have imported the datetime formatter. The datetime formatter is imported as java.time.format.datetime formatter. And after that we have declared a main class with the psvm main method, and inside it we have said local datetime and have a local datetime object created as myDate object and made it equals to local datetime.now. After that I have given an sout saying before formatting with the myDate object, and after that I have used the datetime formatter and created a datetime formatter object called myFormat object and made it equals to datetime formatter dot of pattern, and I have given a pattern of day, month, year and hour, month and seconds. After that, I have made a string formatted date which will be equal to my date object dot format, and we have given the my format object of the datetime formatter to inside it, and we have given an S out to print after formatting and the formatted date object. Now let's run this and check the output. We got before formatting as 2021 10:15 with the time 10:43, and after formatting as 15/10/2021 10:43 am. That's what was printed when we ran this code of the datetime formatter code example. I hope you got a clear understanding about the datetime formatter format. Now let's move on to another topic. Now I will teach you some datetime formatter patterns. Firstly, we'll remove this code here and we'll apply a new pattern. We'll copy this and we'll paste it here. We'll say year, month and day right now. Now let's print this and check the output. We got the after formatting output as the year first, then the month, then the day after that. Now let's check another pattern. We checked two patterns till now, and now let's check another pattern. We'll copy this and we'll paste it here, and let's run this out. We got the month first, the date first, the month next and the time and the year next in the after formatting of this pattern. That's how we use this pattern in the datetime formatter. Now let's check the last pattern and see the output. We'll remove this code here and paste this, and we'll run this out and check the output. Now we got the before formatting as 2021 10:15 time 10:50, and the after formatting was given as Friday October 15 2021 and the time as 10:50 and seconds 42. That's how we use patterns inside the datetime formatter. I have taught you 4 datetime formatter patterns till now. I have taught you the year, month, date pattern, then the date, month and year pattern, and the date, month and year, or the whole year, whole month and day, whole year pattern, and the day, month and the day, month and the year pattern till now. These are the patterns in Java datetime formatter. We have used these patterns to run codes and see the output. I hope you got a clear understanding about the Java datetime class and about Java local datetime and local date and local time and datetime formatter till now. I hope you learned something wonderful from this lesson. So I'll meet you with another lesson another day. Until now and till then, goodbye guys, and please take care.